Here we go. Well, here we are today with Sean Kennedy. And thank you so much, Sean, for being on our CEO Insight series with the West Des Moines Chamber of Commerce. We really appreciate it. It's May 14, and here we are working from our home offices in COVID-19 land. Sean Kennedy is president and CEO of IMT Insurance based in West Des Moines. Sean is a graduate of Simpson College, and he started his career at IMT in 1993, and he was named president in 2014. And a little bit about IMT. IMT was founded in 1884, so your company's been around a long time. It was started by one trusting farmer's strong belief in people and the desire to help others. I love that. That's so neat. And then now IMT has this beautiful building in West Des Moines. Employs hundreds of people in the area, and we just are so happy that you're one of our amazing companies and thought leaders. So thank you for being here today, Sean.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
So a couple questions for you. Tell us a little bit about how IMT is doing during this. I know this is a challenging time for everybody.
Yeah.
You have your stunning new offices that I love to visit, and here we are working from home. So how is everybody faring at IMT?
Well, we're doing well. I mean, but like most businesses, we're feeling some pain, but we choose to look at the positives. We get to spend more time with our families. That's always good. We found out that work from home works really well for us. We're staying healthy. The economy will turn around as it always does. You know, you mentioned IMT is 1884. We're celebrating our 136th year in business, which means we've survived pandemics and economic collapses in the past, and we have the perseverance, the great employees, the loyal agents that we need to survive this one. So we'll be okay in the long run.
Well, so you bring up a really great point. Everybody I've worked with IMT over the years seems to be the most incredible, smart, and loving people. I think your team really, really sincerely cares about people. Tell us about how you're able to find these amazing people.
Well, it's not me. It's the staffing that does it. I mean, it's our HR department and our hiring managers do a great job. But I think it starts with having a good culture. Where people want to come to work for you. We haven't had a lot of problems hiring in the past because we have a strong culture. We like to have fun. So it's been pretty good. We haven't had to use recruiters or anything like that.
Wow.
We've been able to hire using our own staff. And we've got a great staff. They do a great job.
Yeah, it's incredible. And it seems like people that work for your company, they stay for a very long time, which I think that speaks volumes, right? That says a lot. So tell us a little bit more about, some of the things that you do from a culture perspective, some of the ways you do have fun, and some of the interesting things that you do.
Yeah, of course. IMT employees are incredible. It starts with the mentality that we are just one big happy family. That likes to have fun. We like to be involved in our communities, and we just do the right thing for our employees. Most employees will spend, over a third, 8+ hours of their day at work. So why wouldn't you want to enjoy your time at work? We have employee-led committees that drive a lot of that fun. We have what we call the committee responsible for enthusiasm in the workplace. It's better known as CREW. We call it CREW. They coordinate activities like our Christmas party, Easter Bunny, and trick-or-treating for the children, to name a couple things. We have our Care Council, but these are all employee-only committees that focuses on philanthropy and volunteerism. One unique activity that they do or sponsor is the IMT Day of Caring, where we shut the office down for a Friday. The committee coordinates all 350+ employees volunteering throughout all of our communities. In the morning, and then we get back together in the afternoon for a lunch and entertainment. Usually have a band playing on the back lawn. Every once in a while, a sporadic pop-up game of bags happens. So a lot of fun things. We have a customer service committee. They do a lot of things throughout the year to, how important customer service is to IMT. They coordinated we have the Masters of Customer Service, which is done during Masters Week. And what happens there is each department sets up a themed par three miniature golf hole. So we have, a total of 9 holes throughout the building. And then you sign up for a tee time throughout the day to play the course. Just have a little fun in the office. The senior leadership team coordinates our monthly IMT social hours where we have icebreakers to get people to know each other, snacks and drinks. Talking about communities, we believe that we can have and should have a positive impact on our communities in which we do business, through charitable giving and volunteering. Our Care Council has been very busy during this pandemic. You mentioned some things. We've invested in numerous community initiatives, including the Greater Des Moines Disaster Recovery Fund and the Small Business Recovery Grant Program. They've also distributed funds to all 6 of our writing states, food banks, and provided food and gift cards to healthcare and frontline workers. And something fun we're doing right now this month is during the month of May, IMT is accepting requests to match donations made by our independent insurance agents. That is donations that are geared to COVID-19 relief in their communities. So we're spreading it out across all of our writing territories and helping those communities with the COVID-19 problems. Building a strong culture to me is about, doing the right thing, not just when it's easy, but also when it's tough. And these are tough times.
Very, very tough times. And it sounds like you found some interesting ways to help your communities that you serve and really help to build that culture. And so very, very creative. And thanks for being part of that relief fund. That's huge.
Yeah.
Helps our community for sure. So I guess personally, what are some of your personal passions that you have, Sean? What are some things that you're particularly excited about?
Anyone that knows me knows there's 2 things I'm extremely passionate about. The first is my family. I love spending time with my family, including my extended family. We still have a family vacation each summer with my mother, sisters, and their families, where we put about anywhere from 19 to 28 people under one roof, all together. So we make it through the week when nobody kills each other. We still have Christmas weekend with my cousins, rotating between St. Louis and Omaha. And Christmas was one of my father's favorite holidays when he was around. And my sisters and our family still spend Christmas Eve together and wake up Christmas morning together. And so we've been doing that since, I'm going to tell you how old I am now, 50 years. The second is, if you're in my office, is Nebraska football. I'm probably receiving some cringes for that one. I was raised a Cornhusker, so it's in my blood. Living in Omaha area, Nebraska football was as a family pastime. We all watch games together. It's really tough to get that out of your blood when you're raised that way. Although I do root for the Hawkeyes and Cyclones when they're playing.
I love how you put that in there.
Yeah. The other passion I have is making a difference. I know I can't fix the world's problems, but I know I can positively impact someone every day. Even a small act of kindness makes a difference in someone's life. One of my favorite quotes is from Nelson Mandela. It's what counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived, it is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. I think it's a very powerful quote, and one of the reasons making a difference is big, and especially in times like this.
Yeah, no kidding. Can you tell us a little bit more about some of those small acts of kindness? Because I think spreading that word inspires us all to do the same. That's nice.
Yeah, it's little things. It's smiling at somebody. The grocery store, somebody gets done with their cart, taking their cart for them so they don't have to walk it back. Helping people out with their groceries if they need help. Different things like that. Just the little things. Holding a door open for somebody. Things that people in the Midwest do anyway. It makes a difference in someone's life. You just saying hi sometimes to somebody that's down.
Yeah, and that's where this time is particularly hard, because you also don't know if somebody is smiling behind the mask when you're going
exactly.
to the grocery store. So it's a little harder even nowadays to do that. So well, before we got on this call, Sean was telling me a little bit about his office, and he has an office friend that I thought might be really kind of fun today for all of us to meet. And I haven't met him yet, but I learned about him. It sounds like his name is Timmy. Would you be interested in showing
Yeah, I'll
Timmy
get
to
Timmy
us?
out. Timmy's making some noise over here, so he's my office friend.
I wonder what he's doing. We'll see.
He is a leopard. So he's not out right now. You can kind of see him. He's in there tight. And he usually does this when we first pick him up because he gets afraid. If we set him down, well, there's feet are starting to come out on the backside. So, but he's my little office friend that I'll set him on my desk here and see if he pops out. We got him about 2 years ago, and he was about 1.5 inches then, and he's about 3.5 inches now. So it's grown quite a bit.
I think that's the most unusual, home office pet that I've heard of. You know, I've heard a lot of barking dogs and kitty cats going across the screen, but that's amazing. I love that.
Yep, we've got Timmy.
So he might be your good luck charm.
Yes, exactly.
I love that. Well, thank you so much, Sean, for sharing your knowledge today and sharing us a little bit more about IMT and what you're doing and your team and how you're giving back to the community, and really appreciate all that you do for the community. And thanks for being a highly valued West Des Moines Chamber of Commerce member. And we can't wait to see you back in your lovely offices and see everybody in person once it's a little bit safer to do so. So really appreciate your time.
Well, thank you, Catherine, and thanks West Des Moines and Chamber, and you guys do a job, and we're proud to be members of the West Des Moines business community.
Thank you so much, Sean, and have a wonderful afternoon.
You too, thanks. Good luck.
Bye.